Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Why this one is no monomial and these two are not. Okay, so when we're doing the monomial or polynomial, any polynomial, the power part must be what? Must be a whole number. Okay, Lucas, so let me ask you, 1 over y, if I write as index impression, so what is this? It's y negative 1. Get it? And this y square root is write as y and half. Remember, Lilac? Okay, this is not a whole number. This is not a whole number. Whole number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So anything with the power with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is a polynomial. Anything without the whole number as an exponent, it is not a monomial, not a polynomial. Understand, Lucas?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to write it down, okay? Because something like that is you are making mistakes with. Get it? 有没有记下来, Lucas?
Wait, so monomial is a whole number and a polynomial is
No,
a
polynomial is like the degree with 1 term, 2 term, 3 term, 4 term, they're all polynomial. 所有的都叫 polynomial, okay? Monomial is the polynomial with 1 term. So for instance, 2y squared, 3x squared is polynomial. 那如果你是 2y squared plus 3x squared, this is binomial.
What?
What? We're going to explain this one later, but we just to tell you. Okay, so let me just give you a bigger screen one. So in the polynomial screen, poly, so it's like we have so many, it's a very big family, okay? So inside we have mono, we have bino, and we have trino. So they're all different. So mono is like, for instance, only 1 term, for instance, 2y squared or 3x or 4. So these are all mono. 就只有一个 term. Okay, binomial 只有2个 term. For instance, 2 plus 3y or 4x minus 3x, sorry, 3y or 4y squared minus 3x. So something like that is binomial. So trinomial is 3x squared plus 4x minus 1 or 2x squared minus 3x plus 9, something like that. Okay, so understand? So all of them is called a polynomial. But remember, everybody, if you want to call them as polynomial, you have to follow one thing is every single variable's exponent must be whole number, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So AKA 4 is a polynomial, or we can say it's a monomial. Why? Because 4 equals 4x0. Get it? Okay, but 1 over x is not a monomial. Why? Because 1 over x equals x 1 negative 1. So when the exponent is not a whole number, it's not a polynomial. Okay, everybody, I want you to understand this one very well. So are you still with me, all of you? Okay, so let's move back. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So degrees and leading degrees. Remember, we learned it last term. We learned it before. And Emma 去哪儿了? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so we have term, degrees, leading terms, and degree of the polynomial. So first of all, Lucas, we have this one. Can you tell me it is a monomial, binomial, or trinomial?
Trinomial.
No, it is a trinomial. Okay,
I
one,
said
two.
binomial.
What did you say?
Trinomial.
Okay, I heard that binomial. I'm sorry. So it's one term, two term, and three term. Okay. Yeah, Emma. So there are three terms. So one term is 5x squared. The second term is negative 3x. And 4 is the third term. Okay, so Lilac, I want you to tell me what is the coefficient for each of them? So
5,
coefficient,
3, and 4.
very good. It's 4, very good. And
3.
negative 3.
Oh, I didn't see the sign.
Yeah. And the first one?
5.
Very good. Get it, Lilac? Okay, that Emma. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so now the leading term. So what is the degree of each one? Is just to look at the exponent part. So for this one, with no problem, the degree is 2. For this one, the degree is 1. So Daniel, can you tell me for the number 4, what is the degree of that?
1.
Very good. No, it's 0.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, it's 0. Okay, when we're talking about the degree, it's always about the variable. So can you tell me 4, where is this variable? It looks like there's no variable at all, right? So it's 4x, you can just say, and power 0. Get it, Daniel? So this part is actually a lot of students, when they are going to the high school, they're making mistakes on that. Okay, so with the leading term is the one with the highest exponent, which is 2. Okay, so now let's take a look at the next one. So negative 5 plus xy. So Lucas, can you tell me
Yeah.
what is coefficient of negative 5 plus 3x, xy?
Negative 5.
And
1.
very good. And what is the degree for each of the term?
Both 0.
Both are what?
0.
No. Okay, so for the negative 5, the degree is 0, no problem. But for xy, the degree is actually 2. Get Lucas? Because x is having the power of 1, y is having another power of 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Get it, Lilac, Daniel, and Emma? Okay, so this part you need to be careful, okay? So what is the leading degrees of this binomial? Lucas, still you.
Leading degree?
Yeah,
2.
very good. And what is leading term?
Negative 5.
No, leading term is this one, okay? The leading term is the one with the leading degree.
Oh,
Get it?
okay. Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look at this one, okay, everybody? We're not going to focus on this one anymore, but we want to do this one is very important, is simplify. So before we do that, I want you to do exercise set 1. This is a part a lot of students making mistakes. I want you to take a look at this one, okay? So we're not going to do it, but we're going to do it one by one, okay? Lilac, first one, 2 over x. Is it monomial, binomial, trinomial, or non-polynomial?
Binomial.
No. First, if it is a regular one without any instruction, should be monomial because there's only have one term, right? But Lilac, I want you to take a look at this one. If you rewrite this one, it's actually 2 times 1 over x, which is 2 times x negative 1. Correct, everybody? So with the power on the variable, it is a negative number, like it is
Non-monomial.
non-polynomial. Get it? Daniel? Understand? Okay, so this part is very important. Okay, Lucas, understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so next one, 2 minus x. Daniel, can you tell me what is this one? So this one has been picked up already. So it's a monomial, binomial, trinomial. Which one?
This is binomial.
Very good. It's a binomial. Why?
Mhm.
Because it's what? It is two terms. Okay, the term, one of them is 2, the other one is negative x. Okay, so based on that, I want to ask you a question, Daniel. For the term 2, what is the degree? For the term negative x, what is the degree?
For term 2, it's 0, and for negative x, it's 1.
Very good. Good job, Daniel. You understand. Okay, so number C, x, y squared. Lucas, can you tell me it is a monomial, binomial, trinomial, or whatever, blah, blah, blah? Which one?
Monomial.
Very good. It's a mono. Okay, so could you please tell me for this mono, what is the degree of this one?
2. Oh, 4.
No.
What?
So for x,
3.
yes, very good. The degree is 3 because x is power 1 and y is power squared. So 1 plus 2 equals 3. Okay. Why you can plus them together, Lucas, is because they times each other together. If it is x plus y squared, then the leading degrees for this one is 2, not 3. Understand? Okay, number D, negative 5xy. Emma, could you please tell me what is the coefficient? Oh, sorry, negative 5xy. What is the, which one you're going to pick up?
Mono.
It is a mono. It's a mono, no problem. Can you tell me what is the coefficient for that one?
Negative 5.
Very good. And could you please tell me the degree of this one?
3.
No, it is 2. Okay. When we're talking about the polynomial, remember, we only care about, when we're talking about the degree, we care about the degrees on the variables. We're not discussed about the number part. Understand, Emma? So it's 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay, I think you understand this one better. Okay, so Lilac, back to the number E, 6y minus 4x squared. So could you please tell me, so obviously, which one?
Binomial?
It is a binomial, right? It is a binomial. Very good. And can you tell me what is the coefficient for 6y and these two terms?
6 and negative 4.
Very good. Can you tell me the degrees of this polynomial?
Uh, 2.
Very good. And what is the leading degrees of this, leading terms of this one?
6.
No, leading term is negative 4x squared. You're
Oh.
doing everything right. The leading term is the term with the leading degrees, okay? So your leading degrees 2 is because this one is the highest. Very good. Very good, Lilac. Okay, Daniel, x squared minus 3x plus 5. I want you to take a look at the other one. So polynomial written in descending power of x. Did you find out? So this one is power x squared. This is power x1, and this is actually power x0. So this one is polynomial written in the descending power of x. Okay, get it?
3.
Yeah. Okay,
Can I
so
go
what
to-
are the degrees of this polynomial? Trinomial, or we can say. What is the degree of that one? Daniel?
Carrie?
Yeah?
Can I go charge my computer? It's really low on battery.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so I'm just telling you, okay? So the number F, the leading degree is 2. Okay, so next one, Lucas, can you tell me for the number G, what is this one?
Is it also a polynomial written in descending power of x?
Very good, very good. And also, could you please tell me what is the leading degrees of this one?
2.
How many leading terms are there?
1.
There are two, okay. So x squared with the leading term.
sorry.
Yeah, those one, both of them having the leading term of 2. Okay, last but not least, Emma. So could you please tell me xy plus y minus x is what kind of polynomial it is?
Oh, I thought I was muted for a second.
What is that?
It's a trinomial.
Very good. With the leading term of
Leading term of xy.
leading term is xy. Very good. What is the leading degree?
2.
Very good. Okay, good job. Understand, everybody? Okay, so this part is very important. So especially for this one, okay, I'm going to quickly go through this one. You don't have to do it. Okay, Lucas, especially you need to focus. So for this one, the leading term is 2. I know it looks there's a 3 here, so everybody focused on the term or the degrees is only applying on the variable part. 2 power 3 is actually, we can easily transfer them into the number 8 plus x squared. Understand, Lilac? Got it? Okay, okay. Okay, so we're going to just take a look at this one. Okay, simplify each polynomial quickly enough. We go through this one. So the same term, you're putting them together. But Lilac, remember to go with the number with the sign in front of it. So 2x minus x equals x. And negative 3 plus 2 equals negative 1. So the answer is x minus 1. Get it, everybody? I want you to have a little circle to circle each term itself. Okay, Lucas, you have positive 3x minus x equals 2x, and negative 3 minus 2 equals negative 5. Get it, everybody? So this is the best way to avoid you from making any mistakes. It's just to circle every term and just to combine the same term together. Get it, everybody? And we're not going to spend any more time on that. It looks very scary for those ones, bigger number, but the thing is you just circle them. Negative 2d, negative 2d, negative 2d, positive d squared, and negative 5d squared, right? So negative 2d, negative 2d, negative 2d, so equals negative 60. And positive d squared minus 5d squared equals negative 4d squared. Get it, everybody? Okay, so just Lucas 有没有记下来？要把它小圈圈圈下来啊，好不好？那你老是在看那边干嘛啦？那边有老师啊，那边有谁？
大一点的。
什么？那边有大电脑？哦，你在那边看。那我在哪里啦？我在这里呀。你去
You're over it.
对呀，你去看别人干嘛？Okay, so secondly, okay, so we're going to adding the polynomial vertically. This part that actually we're not going to spend any more time on top of it because it's really basically nothing. So Lilac, just to remember, okay, if you see a bracket and there is a negative sign in front of the bracket, you change every single sign inside the bracket opposite. If you see a positive sign in front of a bracket, you do nothing. So how do we do it? Let's take a look at this one, Emma, okay? So first of all, I want to take away the bracket. So Emma, let me ask you, in front of the bracket, did you see anything?
No.
If you don't see anything, copy them down. Okay, so for the second bracket, did you see anything in front of the second bracket, Emma?
Plus.
Plus, so that means you don't change anything, right? So plus 3x squared minus 2x plus 2. Get it? Okay, so if the same question, I change this one into negative. So the first bracket is nothing to be expected, but the second one will be negative 3x squared. So before negative became positive 2x, before positive became negative. Get it? Then I circle them, negative 2x squared, negative 3x squared equals negative 5x squared. Negative 4 and negative 2 equals negative 6 and positive 2x. Get it, Lucas? Get it, Lilac and Daniel? Okay, so we just quickly enough do one questions all together, and here we go, okay? 这个都是加法，太简单了。算了，做一题吧，OK? So just 1 second, one question. Number F. 好吗？大家把 number F 做一下。And send me the answer. Okay, so I'm going to quickly just write it on to give you 1 minute, okay? So negative 3x plus 2 minus 4x squared, because there's nothing in front of it, and because it's a negative, positive in front of it, I don't change anything, negative 4 plus 2x squared. Okay, so anything with x squared, I'm putting together negative 2x squared. And 2 minus 4 equals negative 2 minus 3x. So that's it.
Oh no.
But you're putting them into the descending, so negative 2x squared minus 3x minus 2. Okay, if you're making mistakes, let me know. If you are not, so we'll just go through that. Okay, so this is just a simply calculations. So let's take a look at the negative one. Okay, so negative 1, number C. Okay, please do this question. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Negative x squared plus 5 minus 4x. Everybody, when you see negative sign, negative 6 plus 2x, right? Everything inside it, change the sign. So negative x squared minus 2x minus 1. So that is the answer. Great, Emma? Okay, we're going to go forward, okay? So it's too easy. The rest of them just a calculation. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one, okay? So a lot of students said why we're learning this, right? So sometimes we need to apply the math on the real life. For instance, we have calculated the perimeter. So perimeter for each, if one of them is 4 centimeter, we know is 4 times 4 equals 16 centimeter, right? But for this question, we are changing them to the size is 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1 times 4 equals 8x minus 4. Get it? Okay, so that's the thing. So that's the same thing as if you want to calculate the perimeter, just to plus them together. It's the same thing. Reconsider the polynomial as a number, then you just consider them as a number. That's it. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. So when we are having the polynomial with the number together. So for instance, determine the perimeter of the following. So for first one is x plus 3x times 4, right? But sometimes polynomial and the variables could be together. So it's x plus 6 times 4. And the last one is 3 plus 4 times 2, what I'm doing. Get it, everybody? Okay, then plus them together. Basically nothing, okay? So B is the same thing as you are doing though. Do you still remember how to do the calculation, the circumferences of the circle, Emma? Okay, so it's pi r2, right? So it's 2 pi r plus 2 pi 3 plus 2 pi 1. Correct? Okay, so just to plus them together, there's no problem at all. Okay, so for number A, number B, and number C. This is something I want you to take a look at them, okay? So the earlier part is just a straightforward, nothing hard at all. I want you to focus on number 9. Okay, so Lucas, find the perimeter of each figure. So first one, let's focus on number A. So could you please tell me, for number A, what is this shape? We never had the experience of calculate the shape like that, right? But actually, this is a shape combined with a what? A rectangle and a 2 semicircle, correct?
Yeah.
So the semicircle is very easy because I just combine them together. So it's a 1 circle and plus what? Actually plus 2 line instead of a rectangle because this part and this part is not calculated as the perimeter. Understand, everybody? Get it? Okay, so basically, so these 2 line is 6 times 2. And for this semicircle, then combined together as a whole circle, it is 2 times pi times r. So it's 2 pi r plus 12. Clear? Okay, so I want you to take a look at number B. Okay, so Lucas, Lilac, Daniel, and Emma, you are going to tell me the answer. It's not like I'm going to do it for you. So send it to me by chat. Send it to me by chat. Understand? So I'm going to go to get some water, and you're going to tell me what is the answer for number B. Lucas，你给我的那个答案不是 final answer 呀？
Wait, what?
对啊，你给我的不是 final answer, okay? So this
Sorry.
square, yeah, very good, okay? 4x, if there's nothing has been cut, should be 4x, right? For the perimeter. But unfortunately, this part has been cut. So everybody, we need to minus 7, correct? But we add up this one. So what is the measurement of this one? This is 3, this is 4. Obviously, this is a right triangle. So this is 5, right? Pythagorean theorem. So it might plus 5. 好，这是 Lucas 给我的答案。Lucas 减7加5等于多少？ So 4x minus 2. That is final answer. Okay? 好，你知道为什么你总是 cannot get it very, very perfectly answered? So that's the reason, okay? So this one is the same thing. So we're going to take a look at the multiplying. This is very easy as well, okay? So everybody, when you multiply two polynomial, remember number times number, variable times variable. So 2 times -3 equals -6. X squared times x equals x power 3. Get it? Just one policy. Number times number, variable times variable. So if you have more than one variables, how are you going to do it? Let's just do first one first, okay? So we have -4 times 3 equals -12. Correct? -4 times x equals positive 4x. Okay, so let's take a look at number 3. So example 3. So -4x times x squared, lilac, equals -4x power 3. -4 times -3x equals positive 12x squared. -4x times 1 equals -4x. Get it? Okay, so let's just do 2 questions, okay? Number 1 and number 2. Okay, so Emma, Lilac, Lucas, and Daniel, please send it to me by chat. Okay, so okay, good job. Okay, so let's take a look at this one, okay? So -2x times x squared, Emma, -2x power 3. -2x times -3 equals positive 6x. Okay, 看一下自己做的对不对啊？ So -2x times x squared equals -2x power 4 minus 6x power 3. 做错的小朋友可以自己打一下屁股啊。Okay. Let's move forward. Okay, so these ones is just a regular number. So what if, Daniel, Emma, we have one term have more than one variables? Lucas, 你笑什么呢？那么开心。Okay, so for TP, times negative 2t squared，跟老师很长时间没见了，有点开心是吧？看到我
I'm not laughing.
，You're not laughing? I can see，那眼睛都在笑。
My eyes are too small.
Okay, so 4 times negative 2 equals negative 8. So t times t squared equals t cubed and p. Okay, plus 12t p squared. Okay, next one. So understand everybody, when you have more than 2 variables, this is how you're going to do it. Okay. And like I said, this one, just to consider them as the regular number. Okay, don't be scared because it's polynomial. It's the same thing. Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. Okay. Do you still remember how to do the surface area? All of you? I must still remember. Lilac, do you still remember? Pierre, do you still remember? Okay, for the cube, or we say it is a prism. I think it's a rectangular prism. It is calculate the surface area as x times x plus x times x. No. Because for every single thing, you have front and back, top and the bottom, left and right is the same, right? So for this one, we have x times x minus 2. Right, plus the bottom is x times x. And for the front is again another x times x minus 2. So all of them, you times 2. Remember, Emma? Remembered, right? Okay, so let's take a look at this one, triangular prism. Okay, so Lucas, Lilac, Daniel, and Emma, please focus on number 10 and send it to me.
Surface area.
Surface area for this one, number 10.
Oh, I know this. I forget. Yeah. I
这个有点难，是不是？很多小朋友都忘记了 how to calculate the surface area. So for this surface area, actually combine with 2 triangles plus 3 rectangles, correct, everybody? So what is the area of these 2 triangles? The good thing is they're the same. So 3x times 4x divided by 2 times 2, correct? Times the height times bottom divided by 2. And because there are 2 of them, so it's 3x times 4x divided by 2 times 2. And for the 3 rectangles, we have 4x times x plus another one, 3x times x. And the last one is x times what? But because this is 3x, this is 4x, and it's a form of right triangles, this is 5x, right? So it's x times 5x. So the answer is 12x squared plus 4x squared plus 3x squared plus 5x squared equals 24x squared. Okay, so dividing is the same thing. You have to divide the number, each of them. Variable divided by variable, number divided by number. Are you still with me, Emma? Lilac? Daniel? Daniel 自从换了个 charger 以后，我就找不他的人了。Okay? So negative 9x squared divided by 3x equals negative 3x. And a positive 6xy divided by 3x equals 2y. Get it? Each of them, number divided by number, variable divided by the variable. So let's take a look at this one. So negative 2 divided by 2 equals negative 1. And x squared divided by x equals x. 4x divided by 2x equals 2. So the answer is negative x plus 2. Okay. So let's just try one questions together, okay? Number K. Okay, quickly enough, please send it to me. Okay, so negative 9 divided by negative 3 equals 3. X squared divided by x equals x. And 15 divided by negative 3 equals negative 5. XY divided by x equals y. Understand, everybody? Just a single one of them, each one of them, one by one, okay? There's nothing hard at all. And now let's take a look at number 8 and number 9, okay? So let's take a look at this one. Actually, calculation is never a problem for all of us, but understand the word problem, how to calculate it, is another hard one. So the perimeter of a square is 8x squared plus 4x minus 16 meters. Find the length of each side. The area of the parallelogram is 12x squared minus 6x squared meters. If the base is 3x meters, what is its height? Okay. Okay, so how do we do this? The perimeter of the square is calculated by each of the side times 4, right? So that means that each of the side times 4 equals 8x squared plus 4x minus 16, right? So side equals what? Equals 8x squared plus 4x minus 16 divided by 4. Understand, Lucas? In order to get the perfect answer score, you need to write every single thing. So 2x squared plus x minus 4. Okay, so the area of the parallelogram is the base times height, right? Equals 12x squared minus 6x. So base equals 3x times height equals 12x squared minus 6x. So height equals 12x squared minus 6x divided by 3x equals 4x minus 2. Get everybody? Okay, so that's it for this part. Okay, so you can see you can combine these two together or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just one of them. Okay, so basically we very quickly review the whole entire chapter. So we're going through the part that we only have like 30 minutes left. So I want you to start the linear equation. Okay, Emma, Lilac, Daniel, and Lucas, I want you to truly focus on this one because this part is the most important thing for the grade 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so if you're not very clear about this one, it's going to be very hard for you to go on a very good score in the high school math. Okay, so let's take a look at this one, okay? So the first part, in algebra, each sign is considered as a balanced sign, right? An equal sign. So if you have 4 plus 3 equals 7, if for instance, for sure it is true, but 7 minus 3 equals 5, it's not true, right? It is not true. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So in order to understand the algebra better, Emma, I have told you, like if you plus one thing on the left side, you have to do the same thing on the right side, right? If you do the minus this thing on the left side, you do the same thing on the right side as well. So basically, there's one thing I want you to emphasize with all of you. For the algebra, if you times, so 4x equals 16. So it's divided by 4 and divided by 4 at the both sides. So x equals 4, right? And if you have 4x plus 6 equals 18, and 4x plus 6 minus 6 equals 18 minus 6. So basically, it is something like that. Okay, for the algebra, I think everybody in this classroom learned very well. So we don't really have to spend a lot of time just at the policy. You remember that. That's good enough. I want you to take a look at this one, okay? We don't spend any more time on those things. So it's just when we're having the fraction, some student is having a little bit problem. So we're going to quickly do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions, okay? So everybody please do it and send it to me by chat, 5 questions. Okay, so okay, so 2 over 3x equals 12. So x equals, you just need to times 3 over 2 times 3 over 2, the both side, right? So the equals x equals 18. So this one times negative 3 over 2 times negative 3 over 2. So x equals negative 18. So this one, both of them minus 3. So 4 over 5x equals 8. So x equals times 5 over 4 times 5 over 4 equals 10. Okay, so this one, negative 4 over 5x equals negative 12 times 4 over 5 negative times 4 over 5 negative. Oh, sorry, 5 over 4, whatever. 5 over 4. So the answer is x equals positive 15. Okay, next one, negative 6 and 12 equals positive 6, but you move over, it's negative 6. So 3 over 4x equals negative 6 times 4 over 3 times 4 over 3 equals negative 8. So x equals 18, negative 18, 10, 15, and negative 8. Let me see how many of you get it right? Am I, do you understand what I'm doing? Ask me if which part you don't understand. If you have any questions, please ask me. For the speed I do this, the thing is I want to make every single x without any coefficient in front of it, right? When we have a fraction, the best way is just the time is reciprocal. Understand, Lucas? If you have 3 over 4x equals blah, 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 Lilac, just times 4 over 3, both left side and right side. That is the quickest way of doing everything. Understand? Okay, so I want you to try to use my way to do number F. Just one questions, okay? Okay, so very quick, right? So 4 over 5x equals 12. So x equals 12 times 5 over 4. So equals 15. Get it? So that is the quickest way. Yes. Okay, so now get it, Emma? You can with this one, you much quicker, right? Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. Okay, so when we're doing this solution of the following equation, I want everybody still using my way of doing the little circle. Daniel, 要开始做了，你换了个电脑电源，我就一直没找到你。Okay, so Lucas,
I
let's
just don't
circle
want
this.
to waste my battery.
Okay, okay. 啊，你没有找到啊？
No, 我找到了, but like Zoom takes a lot of battery
Okay, okay.
because like we're in like live and there's a bunch of things. So it takes a lot of battery.
Okay. 好，那我们来现在看一下。So 4x plus 5 equals x plus 8. For the left side, there's a 4x and a 5, right, Lilac? And for the right side, it has x and 8. You try to move everything into one side. So 4x minus x. And move the number on the other side. 8 minus 5. Remember, Emma, I said when you move, you change the sign, right, Lucas? 记不记得? Okay, so it's 3x equals 3. So x equals 1. Okay, the same thing. Every time when you do those questions, circle them. Okay, circle them. So move ax to the 6x. So 6x minus 8x, because this is positive, equals x 7 plus 5. So negative 2x equals 12. So x equals negative 6. Understand? Okay, so number C and number D, please do yourself.
Carrie,
Mm-hmm.
can I go to the washroom?
Yeah, of course. Okay, I'm receiving all the different answers.
To the answer.
Okay, so I have received some answers. Not bad. Okay, good job. The first one, the circle. moving together, negative 4x equals positive 4 over there will be negative 12. So x equals 3. No problem. Okay, next one. 5x minus 2x equals 3x. Negative 3 over there will be negative 9 because negative 3 is positive 3. So x equals negative 3. Okay, positive 3 and negative 3. All you need to do is just to circle them and transfer them into the other one. That's super duper easy. Okay, so this one we're not going to do anymore. Okay, so let's take a look at number 10, number 11, and number 12. Okay, so a book is opened. The sum of the page number on the 2 page is 111. Find the page numbers.这个怎么做啊? Okay, very good, Lucas. Very good. Emma, good job. Oh, sorry, Daniel, good job. Okay, because 1 is 55 and 6, 56. If you double a number and then add 60, 36, you get a 5 times of the original number. What is the original number? Number 11, your turn.
Wait, we do 11 now.
Yeah, 11.
Okay.
If you double a number and add 36, you get 5 times of the original number. 谁又发给我乱七八糟的东西？我看看。Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So equals what? 36 equals 3x, x equals 12. Get it? Okay, in Victoria, BC, Texas, charge $3 plus 60 cents per kilometers for a ride. How far can you travel for what $19.20? Okay, 这个题目啊 because within the algebra, you have to do how far you can travel x kilometers. So 3.60 times x equals 19.20. So x equals, oh no, sorry, the 3x, 3 plus 0.6x equals 19.20. Understand? So it's 60 cents per kilometer. So it equals 0.6x equals 16.20. So x equals 27. Okay, everybody get it? So you have to give the process of how you get the answer. If you just give me the answer, your teacher is going to be very mad. IP, good job. Okay, you get it right. Understand, Emma? Okay, so let's take a look at number 14 and number 15.
We're gonna hammer his ass.
Lucas 啊，这完了是不是啊？
Huh?
你在玩什
What?
么呀？
What do you mean?
好像在看别的 YouTube 还是什么东西啊？
I'm not on YouTube. I was on my phone.
那刚才为什么有个声音
Because I was on my phone.
？OK，
How to use a calculator.
不行，不能 use calculator。
What? I don't know how to do this. Do we do number 15?
Yeah, 14 and 15.
Um,
Okay, so the first one, Mel paid $84, including 12% of the tax for a camera. How much did the camera cost before tax, right? So it's the cost of the camera, if it is X dollar, Emma, is it plus X times 12%? Because that's tax equals $84, right? Correct? Okay, so based on that one, we can say X times 1 plus 12% equals 84, correct? So X equals what? 84 divided by 1.12. 然后这个时候 Lucas 说他不会做了。啊，这不是一个
I don't
两位数
know how
除
to
以三位数吗
multiply.
？Yeah,
I don't know how to
$75.
multiply that.
Okay. Understand everybody? Number 3, number 15. 3 consecutive integers are such that the first plus the twice the second plus the 5 less than the third is 27. What are these numbers? Consecutive means what? They're continuous, right? Okay, so if one of them is A, the other one is A minus 1, the other one is A plus 1. Correct, everybody? Okay, such that the first plus twice the second plus the 5 less than the third equals 27. This is first one, twice the second. The third one, 5 less than the third one equals 27. So basically 4a minus 7, sorry, minus 5 equals 27. So 4a equals 32. So a equals 8. But that's not enough, okay? So the first one is 8. So middle one is 8. First one 7. The third one's 9. And after you finish this, Emma, I want you to check your answer. First one plus second one times 2 plus third one minus 5. You check out if it is 27 or not. If it is 27, you get it right. If it's not, you get it wrong. Get it, everybody? Okay, so
No.
that's it. Yeah, no?
Why can't you just do a plus 1 plus a plus 2 minus 5?
Okay, let me explain it to you. Why? You can do a plus 1 and a plus 2, right? Of course. But let me show you. The first one is without any calculations, Lucas. So this one times 2. And this one minus 5. You get the same thing. Okay? But with this one, you need to calculate it. But with my way, but it's up to you. You can do that. It doesn't matter. With my way, you don't have to do any multiplication. Did you see that? Everything is just a plus and minus. This one
Right.
including a multiplication. So I
What?
like this one better. And if you want, you can do this one better. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really have to be precisely the same as mine.
Why is it a minus 1?
Because they're consecutive numbers, 7, 8, 9. I named the middle one as A. So the
Oh,
first one is A minus 1. The second one is A plus 1. Get it?
yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
very good. Good job. Okay, so I'm encourage people, if you don't understand part of them, please ask me questions. It's going to be really good. Okay, understand everybody? Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's class. We have go through a lot of things. Okay, like I said, this is a new semester and I hope everybody, and Lucas, I think you learned so many things, but there's something this and that you are not very clear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now with this, I emphasize something, so I want you to make sure like you're not making mistakes on any of the like those easier questions, right? Okay, so that's it for today's class. I'm gonna send the homework into the chat room and also I'm not going to give you the Google Classroom today because it's something wrong with my computer, but I'm going to give you the homework and everything in the chat room. Is that okay, Emma? Okay, so that's it for today's class. We're going to see each other next week. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.